Are you looking to rank up fast in the new ranked game mode in Rivals? Well, my friend, you've landed on the right video. In this video, I will give you 7 of the most useful tips that will allow you to quickly improve your skill in ranked matches so that you can rank up fast. Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe if you like the content and watch to the end of the video if you want to see the current best setting configuration in Rivals. Let's get into it. The first tip on this list is going to be talking about movement, weapons, and just bad combinations in general. When it comes to picking a weapon combo in Rivals, there's a pretty good formula you want to always keep in mind. Now, the first thing to always keep in mind is what kind of style do you like to play. If your tracking is good, I always want to recommend the assault rifle since it's probably the best automatic weapon in the game. If you prefer to hit single heavy hitting shots, the bow could be a good choice for its movement bonus, or even the sniper or shotgun depending on which map you're playing on. It's important to keep in mind that the setup you're picking is for the map that you're playing. If you're always playing arena, most any setup will work there, but if you're playing something like docks or anything with long range, you're going to either want a medium ranged weapon or you're going to want to use the sniper. Alright, so for this next tip, it's going to be about how you structure your movement. Now, when you pick a path for the first time, it's usually a good idea to not use it twice. So the first time I went left, I'm going to go right this time because that's going to change up my movement. Now, if you don't do this, you're going to be super predictable to the enemy, and if they're a good player, they're also going to do the same thing. One of the biggest reasons to do this is to really avoid getting pre-fired. So as you can see here, she's changed up her movement at least a few times. And when you change up your movement, it really allows for you to catch them off guard in different areas. One example would be an area like this where I'm going to basically juke this guy out, I'm going to shoot him, and then I'm going to go back around, scythe up, and basically that's going to catch him off guard and allow me to get a different angle. So many of you might not know, but ADSing is actually a huge misconception in Rivals. I'm here to tell you that ADSing is actually one of the most overlooked strats in the game. So let's say I back up about this far away and I shoot at that wall. If I ADS and shoot at the wall, if I go take a look at that, as you can see, it's one basically straight point. Now comparing that with not ADSing, you can see this is basically what I'm talking about here. That's about the size of a character, and only maybe 70% of the shots will land. So when going into fights, it's important to remember that ADS actually does provide a better accuracy bonus rather than not ADSing. Now possibly one of the most controversial topics on this list is pay to win. Weapons like the energy rifle, flamethrower, minigun, even paintball gun, and the grenade launcher are all considered the pay to win weapons since they do provide kind of an unfair advantage when you're put up against them. So basically my biggest tip to anyone who's considering purchasing items is that it's not necessary to purchase things in order to win more games. So if you are looking to up your skill in ranked, don't turn immediately to pay to win. Make sure to work on your other skills before resorting to using a pay to win weapon. So the first type of sliding I'm going to be talking about is sliding off of a ledge like this. So in order to do it, you basically just find any ledge and slide right off of it. This is an easy sliding mechanic to gain a lot of speed really quickly, and especially when you're in a match, you can find little things to slide off of to gain yourself an extra speed boost as opposed to just sliding and then running around. Now slide strafing is super useful when you want to shoot someone but you don't want them hitting you. Slide strafing basically looks like this, where you track the person while sliding to side, and it's really difficult for them to hit you. Slide strafing can easily be accomplished by holding D and A while sliding to the left and right. And in order to cancel your fall when you're midair, which allows you to slide a little bit faster, you can basically just crouch midair. Crouching midair also offers the fact that your hitbox does get a little bit smaller, which makes them harder to hit you. Now for the 6th tip on this list, we're going to be talking about crosshair. There are definitely a lot of different parameters you can change, and it can be overwhelming. Now there are 2 types of crosshairs you can have. You can have a bars crosshair like what I use, or some people prefer to use a dot. Now this is all personal preference, but I will put up some bar and dot crosshairs on the screen now with their parameters in case you want to try them. Now for the most important tip on this list, we're going to be talking about settings. So if you go down and navigate to the settings bar, you can see that there is a lot of different settings that allow you to customize your game just how you'd like it. So I'm going to be going through these settings and showing which ones you should set and what you should change. So to begin, you want to disable the shadows, you want to disable the textures. Disabling wraps and duals is not a big deal, but if your device lags, this is another thing you can do to up performance. Easy slide is one thing that I would highly recommend to have on. For sensitivity, this is also up to you based on how sensitive your mouse is and your Roblox sensitivity. For camera zoom effects, this is something that people usually forget to change. I have mine at 0.35, but you can probably use anything between 0.2 and 0.45. For field of view, I would highly recommend setting it between 105 and 120. For field of view effects, make sure to turn that off. For camera shake, make sure to turn that off as well. For signals, you always want those on so that you can ping areas. Aiming hides muzzle flashes is a huge one. Make sure to turn this on, because if not, it's going to be obstructing your vision while you're ADSing. If you stuck around until now, you will be well on your way to ranking up in Rivals. Make sure to drop a comment letting me know your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. With that said, Knight signing off.